Now, in this video, we're going to take up one more problem on projections of lines. That is the problem number 43. How to solve by using AutoCAD software. First, a line, capital AB, 80 mm long, is inclined to HP at 30 degrees and inclined to VP at 45 degrees. Draw the front and top views of a line and determine their lengths. Also, measure the perpendicular distance of end B from both HP and VP. So this is the problem which is given to you. So we have to solve this problem by using CAD software. So to do that, first we will go for the AutoCAD screen. So now, first we will going to switch off the grid mode and switch on the ortho mode. First we'll go for the command limits. Enter. So specify lower left corner which is 0, 0 and the upper right corner is 297, 210. Then zoom all. Now we set the model space, or we set the drawing screen for A4 size sheet. Now we will try to draw the A4 size sheet. So first we'll go for line command. Consider any point and click on the first button of the mouse and drag the mouse towards the right side, take some distance, and then again click on first button of the mouse. Again you take the cursor to the top side and take some distance and click on first button of the mouse. Then press enter key. Then go to offset. O is the shortcut key. Specify offset distance. So I will take 297 and then select object to offset. You select this vertical line and offset to the left side. And since by default exit, you just press enter key. Then again your previous command is offset. You just press enter key. So and here you type 210 because specify offset distance. Now I want to change the distance. So select object to offset. You select the horizontal line and offset that by 210. Enter. Exit. Then go to zoom, extends, and zoom 0.7x or 6x, whatever it is. Then go to fillet. Select this vertical line and this horizontal line. Select this vertical line and this horizontal line and this horizontal and this vertical line. Now we go for layer command. Click on the layer and click on new. So I want to create the layer by name XY and enter. Then I need to create the layer by name front view. Enter. Create the layer by name top view. Enter. Create the layer by name true length. Enter. Click on new layer. Create the layer by name locus. And then enter. Now we are going to change the line weights. Layer 0, which is going to be by default projector. You make it 0.05 and say OK. Layer X5 will going to be the 0.13. You click on 0.13. Front view, it will be 0.5. Then OK. Then top view, again it is 0.5. OK. Then true length, I want to take it as 0.3. OK. Then the locus will be 0.05. OK. Then the true locus will going to have by default continuous. So we want to load the dash dot line. You take the cursor here and type D and say dash dot. OK. Then I want that dash dot should be the line type. You just click on dash dot and say OK. So then locus will going to have the dash dot line. And then we need to change the colors. So here we can see the front view is of magenta, top view as red, and the true length as the color by name 30. So to do that, so you just click on the color of the front view. You make it as magenta. Then the top view color will go to be red. Click on the red. Then the true length will going to have this index color 30. And say OK. And then close it. Now we will try to solve this problem as whatever it has been shown here. So for that, I will just go to the line command. Draw one horizontal line of any distance. Then I want to start this now. So from here, you take 80 mm at an angle of 30 degree in the front view. And the same point, 80 mm 45 degree in the top view. So to do that, I'll go for a line. I will take nearest point. So nearest means from wherever you click on that line, it will go to start. At the rate, relative polar 80 less than, counterclockwise direction is positive, so 30. Then take this locus line. Similarly, line, here we can't give nearest, but we can give INT. So you take INT of these two, and then at the rate 80, again relative polar minus 45, because clockwise direction is negative. And then go to take some distance here. Then go to extend, select this line and extend this till to that boundary, and also this line to this boundary. Then go to line, take INT of this and take perpendicular to this. Then go to circle, take INT of this and take intersection point of this. So here we got the top view. So go to line, take INT of this and take INT of this. So now we got the top view, and go to trim between this cutting edge. So these two are the cutting edges. So I want to retain this portion. Then go to erase, select this and erase it. Then go to line, take INT of this. So you take this line till here, perpendicular. Then go to circle, take intersection point of this and take intersection point of this. Then go to trim between this line and this, trim this here and also this here. Then go to erase this line here. Enter. Then go to line, take INT of this and take intersection point of this and take INT of this. So this is how we will be able to solve this problem now. Then go to break this line till here. So you break this line till here. Similarly, you break this line till here and you break this line till here. Similarly, you break this line till here and you break this line till here. Then go to erase this. So here, now we will going to change the layers now. So just click on this and click on this. Go to CH. So go to layer, you make that as locus and change the line type thickness, which has line type scale. I'm going to take it as 5 or 10. You can give 10 so that you'll be able to see with a better clarity. Then you just click on this, go to layer, make that layer as XY. Okay. Then click on the front view, go to layer, change that line to front view. So you're going to get this. Then you give the line weight display. Similarly, you click on this, go to layer, make that layer as top view. Then click on this line and you click on this line. You make these layers, two layers, as the true length. Then all other lines will going to be projector lines, which is 0.05. Now we need to write the text. So go to D text. So here you mark this as 3. So here you mark this as X. You mark this as Y. And here you mark this as VP. And you mark this as HP. And here it is capital A. First you write all the capital letters. Again you have capital A. And then here you have capital B. And here this will be locus of B. And here this will also capital B. And here also you will have locus of B. And then here put off the caps lock, you write A dash. Then this is B1 dash. And this is B1. And this is B. And this is A. So here this is B2 and here it is B2 dash and here it is B dash. Now we'll go for a zoom window. Move, switch off the ortho mode. You drag this and place it wherever you want. VP, HP and this is small a, and this is a dash, and this is a capital A, and this is also capital A, and this is B dash, and here this is B1 dash, this is capital B, and this is locus of B, and this is B2 dash, and this is B1, and this is capital Y. So this distance is zoom window. Now you take move, this is B, this is B2, this is capital B, and this is locus of B. Then zoom previous. Now we need to change the colors of this. So now you just select this, you take front views, all take front view points. This will also be front view. Go to layer, you make that as front view. Then you take small a, B1, B2, locus of B, P, and make this layer as top view, and of course this layer also as top view. Then you click on this, you click on this, then you B, and you click on this B, and you make this as color, as blue color. That's all. So now we need to write the dimensions. To write the dimensions, so first we have to go for DDIM, then go to modify, then go to primary units, make this linear dimension as 0. Of course, angular dimension is also 0. So text, we are going to write it as text height as 3, aligned with the dimension line, vertical above, and this dimension is 2. Then symbols and arrows, take the arrow size as 3, and then lines offset from the origin as 2, and say OK, say close. Then you just go to dim, you take intersection point of this, and you take intersection point of this. So here you're going to keep it as the true length as 80, and since the true length is same in both in front view and top view, so you need not have to write it in the top view. Then you take angular dimension between these two, you select this line and this line, so you're going to get it as 30. Again angular dimension between this line and this line, and you take it as 45. Then again angular dimension, you select between these two. So here, go to text, give space and enter. Then dimension angular line location, click here. Then again angular dimension between this and this. And here go to text, give space, and the dimension angular location, you take it here. Now we'll go for dim TED, text edit dimension. Select this, dim TED, text edit dimension, you select this 30 degree and you place it here, and then you take 45 degree and you place it here. So now we need to take dim TED here, so you drag this, and similarly you drag this also. Now we need to write angular dimensions of alpha and beta, so go to M text. So you will select this as a box, then you will go to formatting, go to symbol, and here you type alpha, small letter A, and then you go to copy, select this and copy this here, and then go to DD edit, dynamic text editing, so type small letter B, you will go to get beta. Now we need to write the directions of projections. So to do that, so first I will go for leader and go to nearest, and you click on this and you take this, and options, by default options, enter, then you have done yes. So here you're going to get this. Similarly, go to leader, take nearest on this, so you place this tangentially, annotation, options, none. Then go to leader, take nearest. Now we go to switch on the ortho mode. You take this and annotation option none. Then go to leader, take nearest on this, and you take it in this direction, annotation option none. Then go to explode, take this line, take this line, take this line, and this line. Then go to erase, erase this, erase this, erase this, and erase this. Now we need to check the dimensions of B dash and B1 dash. So it should be 40.00 exact. So you take this, it will be 56.57. So what is the dimension? So 56.57 and 40.00. So now we need to write this text. So to do that, so first I'll go for the text, click on the caps lock, you type answers. Now we come down to this. So go to the text and here you type B1 dash. So B1 dash. So which will be equal to 40.00 mm. Now we take this and you just place it wherever you want, like this. And similarly 40 on this side. Then go to switch on the ortho mode. So they go to line. So you take this and here line end of this. Then offset, take 6 mm. Then go to zoom window. Go to move. So you move these two bit. Then go to line, take nearest on this and take perpendicular to this. And go to trim this line. Object trim is this. Then go to copy. So you take this and you take this, both you copy. So then you take B2 B dash, B2 dash as 56.57. So you go to B2 and B2 dash. So here the dimension is 56.57. So you take 56.57. So now this is how you will be able to solve this problem. Finally, we can see this whatever I have solved here is same as this whatever it has given here. So this is how you will be able to solve this problem by using AutoCAD software. Thank you.